with the little question here, because like I definitely 100% get where you're coming from, adding additional cell pressure. So this right here by New Inception says, will Drip Liberation 2.0, is it going to have a feature to transfer drip tokens into the drip BUSD LP token? Now, me, I would assume that's done by design, because if we would do that, I mean, yes, it's still a pair of 50 drip, 50% BUSD. However, that will still add some type of sell pressure. Is that correct if you were to do this?
Yeah, exactly. So we have the ability to add liquidity to drip utilizing BUSD and the drip liberation contract without paying a tax. So this is rewarding people for adding liquidity to the system and allowing them to sidestep that tax because they're doing it, and creating buy pressure in for the asset, because half of that BUSD is used to buy drip and then pairing it. If we were giving people, if we were allowing people to deposit drip into the drip liberation contract to add liquidity, first of all, it would sell half of that drip to add liquidity. So then we're giving people a tax break on what's effectively selling drip. And then once you have the asset in an LP token, there's very little you can do as far as programming it, because the LP tokens are they're a token which is minted through PancakeSwap contracts. We have no ability to add in any kind of programmability into the token itself, so we couldn't apply a tax to it. And then what could happen is someone could just remove liquidity, unpair it, and now they have half what was in drip in BUSD, and they were able to do that tax-free. So that's, a lot of thought was gone into producing the products that we have now. And a lot of these things that are suggested, often, I understand where they're coming from, and they make sense from like an overview perspective. But when you really get deep into how the protocol works, there are drawbacks with them, and often the drawbacks are just not worth, they're not worthwhile. You're adding sell pressure, you're allowing people to avoid tax in a way that can be manipulated, and but often